All animals, including humans, have a never-ending collection, a never-ending series, a never-ending sequence of desires. We are all programmed by Mother Nature to feel good when we go after the things that we need to go after to stay alive. Doing the things that keeps us alive feels good. Having sex feels good. Eating food feels good. Staying warm and safe from the elements feels good. Being around people that you care about and that care about you feels good. Our entire lives is centered around doing things to satisfy our desires. We have another programmed instinct that says on a subconscious level, whenever you do something to get something, whenever you do something, whenever you spend energy or time to get a desire in exchange, you want to minimize your costs and maximize your benefits. So this program is always happening in our brain consciously and subconsciously. We look out into the world. We see everything out there. We see the things that we want. We see the things that we don't want. We have all of these ideas about what we might do to get what we want. Now, associated with all of these desires are a lot of feelings of confidence and feelings of anxiety. When we have a desire and you feel confident that you can achieve your desire, that feels good. But if you have a desire and you don't feel confident that you can achieve that desire, that creates anxiety. So we have all these convoluted ideas and imaginations and memories and future fantasies that we can metaphorically make up or call our desire map. Everything we want, everything we think it will take to get what we want, these all make up our desire map. Now, on top of this, we have this deep subconscious belief, this deep subconscious instinct that says my desires are more important than everybody else's desires. Now, we might not express that consciously to ourselves. We might not believe that rationally, but subconsciously we are programmed to believe or act, at least in the long term or some time frame, that our desires are more important than other people's desires. Now, this presents itself in a very convoluted way or a very complicated way subconsciously, but these three drives are always an interplay in our brains inside of our desire maps. We have things that we want. We want to minimize our cost to get what we want. And we want to assert the fact that our desires, doing action, doing things, expending costs to satisfy our desires is much more important than expending costs to satisfy somebody else's desires. These three variables make up the dynamic that is our desire map. Now, most people never really talk very much about their desires. Most people can't really articulate their desires. Most people go through life with this vague idea that they want to go towards good things and they want to stay away from bad things. On top of this, whenever somebody starts to talk about their desires, whenever somebody starts to articulate your desires, what almost always happens is the person you're talking to starts to talk back about their desires, because we have this deep compulsion that says my map of the world, my desire map of the world, my ideas are more important than your ideas. We don't think this consciously, but we are programmed to behave this way conversationally. So everybody has this experience of having this very, very complex, very vaguely defined desire map that few people can articulate very well. And whenever we talk about what's inside our desire map, we're almost always met with somebody pushing back on us with what's inside their desire map. So the easiest way to make somebody feel really good is to deliberately elicit their desire map, to temporarily turn off your desire to talk about your ideas, to talk about the ideas in your head, and just ask them what's inside their desire map. What do you want? How do you want it? What would it be like when you get that? What do you not want? When you get what you want, what are some potential negatives that you want to avoid as you get what you want? And elicit their full, rich desire map and future pace their desire map. Get them to imagine a future in a month, 6 months, a year, when they've achieved some of their greatest desires. This will give them a very, very pleasant experience. And when you do this, when you elicit somebody else's desire map, they will start to see the world through their elicited, their enhanced, their built up desire map, and they will see you and whatever your ideas you have, whatever things you later talk about through this desire map, and their desire will be subconsciously attached to you and your ideas. This is the easiest way to persuade somebody. This is the easiest way to seduce somebody, is just turn off your desire to talk about yourself and elicit and future pace their desire map. This is exactly how she came up with a new content-free therapeutic model that she used to heal her patients without needing to talk about the content of their brains. She would just ask them questions. Think about something that you want. Is it more like this, or is it more like this? And they would look over here. Okay, take this idea. Is it more like this, or is it more like this? And they would look over here. Okay, great. Take this idea. Is it more like this, or is it more like this? They would look over here. Fantastic. Take this idea. Is it more like this, or is it more like this? And she would slowly build out their desire map without really needing to even know what it was. A content-free desire map elicitation. If you take this and imagine it in the future, when all the good things are there and all the bad things are gone, what does this feel like as you imagine that now? Is it more like this, or is it more like this? And they look over here. Okay, fantastic. Now if you imagine this out in the future, 6 months from now, and all the good things are here and all the bad things go away, is it more like this or more like this? And they look over here. And she kept doing this, and she was able to expand and future pace people's desire maps without ever needing to know the content of their brain. A content-free therapeutic session that helped them solve their problems without ever needing to talk about their problems. And when she applied this in a sales setting, when she taught this method to a few salespeople who were able to use this method when talking to their customers. What do you think about, Mr. Customer? Would you like this, or would you like this? Okay, this one? Cool. Is it more like this or more like this? Just doing a few rounds of questions like this put their customers in such a huge, bright, massively good feeling brain set, brain idea, brain feeling, that they looked at the product with massive desire, and they got their closing rates up to 60%. And this was an industry where the average closing rates are maybe 5 to 10% for a very seasoned and very experienced and very skilled salesperson. And just by using this content-free desire map elicitation and desire map future pacing structure, they were able to take their conversions from 5 to 10% up to 60% just by asking a few questions about what was inside the brain of their customers. Now, I have no idea what's inside your brain as you watch this video. I have no idea what you're thinking about now as you imagine these ideas. I have no idea if you even want to improve your communication skills. And if you do want to improve your communication skills, I have no idea how you might imagine being able to improve your communication skills. I have no idea why you might want to improve your communication skills. I have no idea about the things you might imagine doing in the future as you continue to think about maybe being able to improve your communication skills. So maybe next time you're out in public, maybe not, you could try this and look around at all the people that you see. Imagine the people that you'd like to talk to. Imagine the people that you'd like to make smile at you when you talk to them. And just think of them in terms of having this desire map inside their head, that once you expand that desire map inside their head by turning off your own tendency to talk about yourself and just ask them about what they want. Ask them about what they want in the future and future pace their desire map. And see how far you can expand that desire map. And just imagine having the power to walk up to any stranger in public and starting a conversation and being able to expand and future pace their desire map so they look at you through eyes of fascination and attraction. That might help you look out into the world with a little bit better feelings of confidence and self-esteem and self-ability to persuade people to feel fantastic because of you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.